How do you unstress a cat like that? Just by rubbing them and saying nice things to them?
Yeah, that does it a lot. You know, you'll notice when I'm taming down the ferals how I talk to them. You know, you have to hold them to make sure that they're not going to bite you. And
once again, ferals are the untamed cats,
right?
Like wild cats,
right? And I'm trying to tame them down for two reasons. One, so that I can possibly get them into adoptions if they tame up enough.
Right.
Secondly, if they can't tame up enough to go into adoptions, then at least they're used to my touch. They'll let me treat them if they get sick. I won't have a raving lunatic kind of cat coming at my face when I'm trying to give it medication.
Okay.
So
exactly what is taming down?
Just handling as many times a day as you possibly can.
To get them used to
the
human
touch. Yeah. And just showing them love, you know, and because they're to them we're giants.
So you're saying that the feral, we would appear like giants to them, huh?
Right.
You were saying that the feral cats, untamed wild street cats, most of them have never had a human to touch them, huh?
No, they run from humans when they see them.
And I've never seen anyone tame cats down better than she does. She even kisses them.
I know, he said to me the other day, I had a feral cat in my face, I was kissing its nose, and he's he's just watching me.
This was a friendly cat. This was a friendly cat this morning, saying hello. My own cat. She's got feral cats giving him kisses. That's scary. But it works. She's great at it.
Okay, let's go on to the next segment here.
Okay.
There's one here.
Okay, so what have we here?
Okay, this is Creamsicle.
Creamsicle. Hey, Creamsicle.
He was somebody's cat whose house went into foreclosure. When he got here, he acted very feral. I never saw the cat. He was a blur as he went by. And finally, one day we found him hidden in a closet, and he had probably been there for a couple of days, and we didn't know it. And he was swallowing hard, like he was coming down with upper respiratory, so I picked him up and I started treating him for the upper respiratory, and then he kind of blew up like a balloon. We really weren't sure what was going on there. Hey,
I bring him over closer so we can take a good look at him. And you saying that he was much bigger than this, right?
He was actually obese, or close to it. And
but was he like that when he first came?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now he's lost the weight that he really should have lost. Although I wish he.
How much more weight did he? How much more bigger than?
Probably had 5 more pounds on him than he.
That's a lot of weight for a cat that size.
Yeah.
And what's this cat's name?
We named him Creamsicle.
Creamsicle.
What blows the cat up?
Huh?
What blows the cat up?
Well, it might have had something to do with dehydration. You can usually tell if they're dehydrated on the back of the neck. If the fur stands up like that, like you can see he's a little bit dehydrated, but not as bad as he was before, which is why I force feed him, to make sure that the skin bounces back naturally and has a lot of elasticity. And these.
Okay, now what is you say force feeding? Are you all going to force feed him?
Yes, we are. And these are fluids that Guy is holding up.
Like saline solution?
Yes, yes, exactly.
This really saves a cat, though. This really does.
It makes them want to eat a little bit more, and it keeps them hydrated, which is really important to keep their organs running and working in order.
Oh, you all are like doctors.
Well,
She's had a lot of experience.
I have. I mean, people say to me, "Oh, you should have been a vet," and I'm like, "Oh, I can't stand blood and guts now." But I've learned a lot from vets by taking cats to vets. They've taught me a lot. I ask questions. I've always been an inquisitive person, so I keep a lot of that in my mind. What I've learned from vets as far as medicating, and this cat was actually on death's door. And surprisingly, he's now eating on his own, although not enough to keep me happy.
Right.
I think he needs to have more high-calorie stuff right now, which this stuff here is AD. And it's a palatable, water-soluble canned cat food for cats or dogs, actually.
Yeah, it's veterinarian recommended. Sure.
And you get it at the vet stores. And I just syringe feed him. I'll try to get 80 cc's into him during the course of the day.
Okay, so you all are going to show us the process for force feeding now, right?
Right. So now.
Do I have to prepare to run?
Nah. He has a tendency to try to hit. Yeah.
In the beginning, maybe when you first found, yes.
He tries to slap the syringe out of my hands, but one of the things I do is I'll put his his paws right in front of me, and I'll put my body against his paws so he can't do that. Also, what I'll do is I'll hold his ear to direct him from turning his head when I'm trying to give him his food. Now I'll give him like this is a 3 cc syringe, so I'll give him 1.5 syringes at a time. And sometimes, like at the very beginning, he was spitting the food
4
out.
feet is not that bad.
No, it's
and
just...
a guy has his legs.
Right. Now, at the very beginning, he was spitting the food out, and that's not good, because you want to make sure he's getting that food in him, you know? And he's still got a little bit of upper respiratory, but he's doing so much better, you know? I'm really happy with how he's come along. In fact, I've got 3 here that were in this pretty bad shape.
How many are you force feeding now?
About 3.
Eventually, they just start eating on their own, right?
Yep.
So taking care of cats is no small task. Their health means a lot.
Oh, sure. I mean, I don't do this so that they're going to come here and die. I want to keep them alive, you know.
Right.
And I mean, I rescue them because I want to make a better life for them.
And from what I've seen, man, this is like a 12-hour job.
It is. I don't work anymore because of it.
Okay, what are your work hours like?
Well, I used to waitress, you know, and I used to get fired from jobs because I was so tired when I went into work from doing all this cat stuff that I just couldn't perform the way I needed to at work. So
we've had many 18, 20-hour days.
Oh, yeah. Almost all the time.
And you all have 44 feeding sites.
Yes.
And starting with the next show, we'll be going out seeing your street work, right?
Right, yep.
Wow, man, I really look forward to that. Wow.
Now I'll try to get like 7 syringes full, which is about 3 7s, 21 cc's into him. Oops. And you also want to make sure that his head is up when you're feeding so he doesn't choke. You okay?
This is a serious operation, man.
Now, he's got a little goop in his eye, so I'm going to give him some eye medication right now.
I can see that.
Yep, and I'm gonna
string or whatever that is.
Yeah, that's like pus. Because, like I say, you still get a little bit of upper respiratory, and then I've got some decongestant. It's called Little Noses. It's really for kids, and you just like put a couple drops in their nostrils, and it either will help them to sneeze.
Like what we saw that one cat doing
right,
feeding.
Right. Come on.
Help him sneeze and help him breathe so he can smoke.
And help him breathe so he can fight me a little bit more. And then we're going to wipe his chin here.
A person has to really care about this animal because it's not like you all are making any money off of this.
No.
But
they're my passion. Wait, let me give him his eye medication.
And you say your operation right now is calling for what, $750 to $800 a week?
Just in food and litter, not to mention
the gas.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I couldn't eat that.
Well, those of you all that are listening, you can see that this is a serious operation. It's a great work, and I suggest at the end of the show, you all send these people a donation to help them get the supplies because their office is not in it for the money.
Nope. You just love the animals. You just want to make them have a better life. Okay, in a minute I'm going to show you how I'm going to try to work with some feral cats, try to tame them down. They were about 4 months old when I got a hold of them, which was just a couple weeks ago. So
taming down means what? Making them what by humans
can handleable.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
And how much does neutering cost?
For a male at a vet who gives an animal group half price, usually with the shots, it's about $35.